Hello everyone, I, Dr. Vinod Kushwaha, Assistant Professor, Hindustan College of Science and Technology, Farai Mathura. I am going to deliver a very important topic in physics, which topic is wave-particle duality. De Broglie proposed in 1924 a concept of material wave which show a behavior of duality. Duality means dual phenomena. When material particles moving with associate with each other, they are known as wave, and single material particle is matter wave. So n number of particles associate with each other is called wave. So the phenomena is a moving particles always has a wave associated with it, and the motion of particle guided by wave photon which controlled by a wave. Now, according to this theory, we know that the energy of photon E equal to h nu, and if we calculate the value of nu, then nu equal to E upon h. E is the energy and h is the Planck constant. And the another equation, this is known as lambda. Lambda equal to h upon p. If we show the equation, two equations, nu equal to E upon h and lambda equal to h upon p. If we show, the left side of this equation is known as wave concept. The wave concept, left side distinguish the concept of wave, and right hand side energy and momentum. Left hand side the concept of wave, this is called frequency and wavelength, and right hand side express the concept of particle nature. Particle nature. The two concept, energy and momentum. Energy and momentum is the concept of particle nature, and frequency and wavelength. Frequency nu and wavelength lambda is the concept of wave nature. So this is the two equations which explained by de Broglie. According to de Broglie, the relation of photon energy E equal to h nu. E equal to h nu is the photon energy, E is the energy, h is Planck constant and nu is frequency. According to Einstein special theory of relativity. According to Einstein special theory of relativity, we remember one formula, E equal to mc square. M is the mass and c is the velocity of light. If any material particle mass move to velocity of light, then convert it to energy. So this is the special theory of relativity formula. If any material particles moving with velocity of light square times, so they convert the energy. So according to Einstein special theory of relativity. Special theory of relativity, a material particles particle mass m moving with square times of velocity of light, they convert into energy. Then E equal to mc square. E equal to mc square. E is the energy, m is the mass of material particles, and c is the velocity of light. Now we calculate the photon energy. E equal to h nu and E equal to mc square. This one is equation number first and another one is equation number 2. Now compare the both equation. Compare equation A and B. H nu equal to mc square. H nu equal to mc square. If we move to E equal to mc square and lambda equal to h upon p, p is the momentum, then p equal to mv. If material particles moving with velocity of light, then equation is m into c. This is the momentum of photon particles. So p equal to mc. Then the equation is h nu equal to pc. P equal to mc. Then c is extra, so pc. And c equal to, we know that c equal to nu into lambda. Now the value of c put in this equation. Then h nu equal to p nu into lambda. So nu is cancel out and lambda equal to h upon p. This is de Broglie wavelength of photon equation, which is converted to lambda equal to h upon p. H is play a very important role. This is work as a bridge between particle and wave. This is working as a bridge, Planck constant for particle and wave nature. Lambda equal to h upon p. Now in particle nature, then lambda equal to h upon p. P is called mv, then equation is h upon mv. If kinetic energy of a particle is represented by capital E, then K equal to E equal to half mv square. M is the mass of particle and v is the velocity of any particles. So total kinetic energy E equal to half mv square, then we write it p square upon 2m. Then p square equal to 2me. P is the momentum of any particles. So the wavelength of material particles, lambda equal to h, it implies that p equal to under root 2me. So the wavelength of material particle lambda equal to h upon under root 2m e. Lambda is the wavelength of material particle, h is the Planck constant, and m is the mass of any material particles, and e is the kinetic energy of particles. So lambda equal to h upon 2me. If charge material particles, if kinetic energy is the charge particle, if kinetic energy is the charge particles, then E equal to Q into V. Q is the charge and V is the potential difference. So the wavelength of charge particles lambda equal to h upon under root 2mq into V. This is the wavelength of any charge particles, lambda equal to h upon under root 2mqv. For a material particles, that is neutron, these are gaseous molecules. So Maxwell distribution of velocity at absolute temperature. Do you know absolute temperature? Absolute temperature is 0 plus 273. If any centigrade temperature added by 273, then we calculate the value of absolute temperature. So the Maxwell distribution of velocity at absolute temperature T in the thermal equilibrium, the average kinetic energy means kinetic energy which is represented by E equal to half mv RMS, root mean square, V RMS square, equal to 3 by 2 kT. K is the Boltzmann constant and T is absolute temperature. The value of K is 1.23 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. 1.38, sorry, into 10 to the power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Now the value of E equal to, the value of lambda equal to, h upon under root 2m E ki. The value of E is 3 by 2 kT. So 2 is cancelled out and lambda equal to h upon under root 3m kT. This is the wavelength of any gaseous material particles, that is like neutron and any other particles. So we use the formula of wavelength lambda equal to h upon 3m kT. In non-relativistic case, that is called hydrogen, electron particles, alpha particles. In non-relativistic case, now we calculate the energy 1 by 2 mv square equal to, this is the kinetic energy of non-relativistic kinetic energy, and charge of material particles, this is known as E into V. Then Q equal to E, so the charge of material particles E into V. In the non-relativistic case, the rest mass m equal to m naught. So the equation is 1 by 2 m naught V square E into V. Then the value of velocity V square equal to 2 times EV upon m naught. Then value of V equal to under root 2 EV upon m naught. Now the value put in above equation, the equation is lambda equal to h upon p, then h upon mv. M is the mass of particle, V is the velocity. So the value of B put in this equation. Now we calculate the value lambda equal to h upon p, then h upon m naught into V. M equal to m naught and value of B put in this equation. So lambda equal to h upon m naught under root 2 times EV upon m naught. Then calculate the value of lambda. Lambda equal to lambda equal to h upon under root 2 m naught EV. This is the formula of non-relativistic case of the wavelength of material particles. Lambda equal to h upon 2 times m naught into V. If we evaluate the value, lambda h is the Planck constant, 6.625 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second upon under root 2 mass of electron, 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 kilogram, and charge of electron 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 into V. V is the potential difference, not a velocity. Understand it? V is the potential difference. So calculate the value. Then lambda equal to 12.28 upon under root V. V is the potential difference in angstrom. 1 angstrom equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So the wavelength of material particles in non-relativistic case, lambda equal to 12.28 upon under root V. You understand this expression, and different type of formula has been help in solving the problem of numerical. So thoroughly explain these formulas, and if any query, please write the mail in my mailbox. And thank you so much. Subscribe my channel, and thank you so much.